Welcome to streaming, everybody. All right. Okay, I have pulled up Steam now. I didn't have it open when I started the stream. I had to open it really fast. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need to, because I've done the later games, I need to go back and play the early Resident Evils. I think I've told you this before, but I never played them. I I mean, never fully played them, I should say. My friend always bought them, and so I would always go to my friend's place and watch him play some, and then he would sometimes hand the controller over to me, and I'd play a little bit, but I didn't play that much. I don't remember almost anything. I remember a tiny bit of the plot, a little tiny bit, but not all that much. So, yeah, so we will it'll be end up being mostly a blind experience, not fully. It's gonna be more like what something like Dark Souls ended up being, which start actually, in fairness, that started completely blind, and then people put stuff in the comments of, hey, do this and do this and do this, and, kind of broke the blind experience for me in many ways, actually. Now, I personally am not upset about that because it was early in my learning about how easy it is to get people to spoil stuff, and I hadn't realized it was as nearly as easy as it is, and I hadn't been as particular. Don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me. I started becoming that way because of games like that, but I had some people, of course, you're going to naturally get some. There were some people who were really upset with me later. This isn't really a blind playthrough. You should totally update all your descriptions. And I'm like, or just it was intended and I just copy pasted and just deal with it. Hey, Monmouth, welcome. So, I think this will be the last session, for a bit at least, of just going and doing side quests. I I want to get back to the main quest. I really do want to focus on that more. I just had so many side quests stack up that I was like, I mean, there's all this stuff that is more in the world to investigate, right? So it's not ideal, but like spending exorbitant amounts of time doing side quests is not ideal, but at the same time, for me, for the experience of the game and the world they created, just it's not a lot, but a little bit more of a picture of all of the shenanigans that are going on all over the city, and not just the stuff that directly ties into the main plot, right? The side quests are kind of a good way to do that. You get more of a sense of even just the common people that aren't involved in all this intrigue and the cult and stuff are running into these problems, right? Like the last one we did with the police investigations, right? We were taking the photographs of the people who had been murdered at the different places. In investigating that, we started seeing, that there's, unfortunately, turned out to be a certain level of bigotry, probably, or whatever. Or maybe just a personal attack against that cop. Maybe somebody knew that that other guy was his lover, and so it was like, I'm gonna now screw you over because I hate you by punishing you with this or whatever. I don't know, but anyway, the point is that it's like common people problems, which kind of grounds some of the higher level story, it's really easy to focus on the intrigues and the politics and all that stuff. And I don't know, it feels like there's, obviously there is, because technically it's more content, but it feels like there's enough extra to offer in the world that I feel a little bit like I don't know that I want to just ignore that, you know? So anyway, that's kind of why I've been going through these. Now, we don't have, I mean, number-wise, it doesn't mean, I mean, there might be a lot within each individual one, but number-wise, we only have 5 side quests left. And we had before, like, 9 or something? So we got something like half of them done. And this is going to list all of them, not just side quests, right? But this is going to list, like, Nosedive was part of the main quest line, but I think it's a signed reading. No, wait, maybe not. Letters from Oakmont for sure was a side quest, for example. So anyway, I don't remember them all by name. So okay, so like I had said last time, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to redo this whole cemetery quest. Now that I have a better idea, number one, of where the snapback point is for that big wild beast, and so where he despawns and stuff, and also a more effective way of killing him, I should hopefully be able to manage that encounter a little bit better than I did before. So I think what's going to happen is if I go through the cemetery and I end up coming to that same spot where I start coming up the hill and I don't realize it, and then that thing spawns, I'm going to back away so it'll despawn and work a different way, like go around the back, however I get there, go around the back side, and then comes, hopefully it'll spawn, and then can go the other way, and then I can hopefully have a little bit of distance to throw some grenades and do some better damage. Anyway, so he's waiting for me near the center. Yeah, so I gotta go back. Gotta go back and restart it? Is that what I'm doing? I guess? I'm not actually sure if I'm restarting the quest, but let's go ahead and... We should be... Yeah, we're here. So we're decently close. I should need to hop on the outboard here and go across to here. I think he's over here, if I remember right. Down this. Not trying to jinx myself, so maybe I shouldn't say it. But oops, hang on. I gotta go right here. Yeah. Go, wait. It shows me pointing this way, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's because I maybe turned the camera. So if I'm facing this way, maybe that's it. Yeah. So that's this. Yeah. So I definitely want to go this way. So I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm glad, at least up to this point so far as I know at least, there have only been these eels, like that one you just saw, near the surface there, in the water, man-eating eels, which are a danger, but they're not like a wild beast that's gonna, like, suddenly aggro and super aggressively follow me everywhere and everything, right? So, oh, is he just, this isn't the same guy. He's up. Where is he? Well, I don't think it matters. I probably don't have to talk to him again. He must be over here. Yeah, because I crossed this earlier, right? Like, way earlier in the game to get the quest. I crossed this, and it was, like, down over here that I talked to him. Well, that's alright. We'll just go through stuff anyway. I'm better equipped now. Hopefully that doesn't translate to incredibly harder spawns. I mean, hopefully they're just standard wild beasts at the level that I've currently been seeing them, like with the last couple of quests. I do not remember this all that much. Like, I don't remember... I remember the one spot. I don't remember most of the other spots where there had been... Whoops. Where there had been wild beasts before, so... I keep hitting C when I'm trying to crouch. Right, the other one, not that one. See what's here and get it to spawn. If it's gonna spawn, I don't remember. Yeah, I do seem to remember being surprised there was nothing. So it must have been this top room. And I was thinking there would be, but there was nothing. And so I was like, oh, there's nothing here? Because I would have expected it to spawn right there, but I guess not. Aurelie Ludo. Come on, dude. Big man. Let's go bowling. Oh, yeah, I should see if there are other clues and stuff, too. I don't think so, though, but I didn't notice anything over here when I came in. It's not seeming like it. That might be the only one on this level. Down below, I think for sure we'll get something down here. I just run. Can't carry anymore. Oh, I have too much. Am I full on ammo? I guess, yeah. I'm full on ammo. And then also gunpowder. And also shell casings. Interesting. I would not have thought. I need more rags, so I'm only down to 3 of those. That's right. So that's one problem. Potentially. And I'm close, but not quite ready for another level. So that is some additional loot. If I use my gun and then run out of ammo or something. I would have expected a note or something also. Nothing. Just a standard morgue. I mean, I guess that's good for the citizens of the of the city. They're not overrun all the time, but that is surprising. Huh. Okay. Oh, but I also didn't go down here, right? Yeah, this might be more. Yeah, I think this is going to be. Or no? Huh. So weird. Huh. It's unexpected. No rags, just gunpowder. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing, there's nothing. It is possible also, I don't know, right? It is possible, I suppose, that enemies spawning, like that big wild beast we fought before, it's possible that that's randomized, so when I left the whole cemetery and came back, that might have changed. It might not be there anymore, right? Can't go that way. And that back way is just the same room. Yeah, okay, so nothing else there. Okay. I guess I could, but I don't think if I go back there, I think I did before, because I seem to remember that there wasn't really anything beyond the cemetery. Oh yeah, invisible walls. I couldn't even go. So yeah, that for sure there wasn't anything. Oh yeah, this is, I believe this is the way, and then it comes up over here. Okay, let me, because I can switch to the gun, and it's probably not a bad thing, so... Sergey 10, look, Mom, I'm on a tombstone. I'm sure those are his final thoughts. Ivan Ponomarev, I will only wish to speak, or Ivan, however you want to say
it. Coffin was barely covered with dirt. A gravedigger could do a better job.
Edgar Taylor, 1896 through something, victim of the flood. It's over here. Somewhere over here. Okay, let's...
Scratches are fresh. Looks broken from the inside out.
There it is. Oh, it's this. Are you pointing somewhere? No. These normally you're supposed to like direct me somewhere, like point me in a direction. He's not, you're just kind of dancing. Is there... I don't understand. It must be this, but I don't yet. What is it trying to tell me? That and that close and that close. I don't get... Maybe it's just saying go over this way? Vlad Bilyayev. Wake me up after the release. Stacey Smith died in self-defense. I think that over there is where Schmeckel showed up. Pretty sure. Surprised he's not showing up now. Let me get this ready. I'm pretty sure. Sergey 10, look, Mom, I'm on a tombstone. I already did that one. What is... Sure. I only know how to, or I don't even know for sure how to get there, but I only remember from the one angle approaching and seeing the... It was... Yeah, I think it was actually down here. But if I... That's this way. Right? So how do I get there? Yeah, it was climbing up from there and running into it there. How do I go around to get there from another way? Over here? Yeah. Wait, but it was... That goes down. Yeah, it's going to ascend the same... Okay, so I want to go around the back side if I do this. Yeah. Oh, I have to look at the body first, I think.
All these bites are fresh. Ah, poor guy. His death wasn't fast.
Hi. Okay. I'll take care of others that showed up. Whoops. Ah, rags. Only one, but I think it's only one to craft these? No, I need two. Crap. That's true. The fact that it just, like, dissolves into stuff and everything. Oh, first aid kit I don't need. Paul Milewski died for the sanctity of the embargo. Jonathan Barkin, quam ilium noctum horrendam vestrum in juramentum. Jura. Probably juramentum because it's, in Latin, a J and an I are interchangeable. They're the same. The J is late Latin? I'm trying to remember. I think it's late Latin. Antonia Melnikova. Yeah, I'm dead. What's next? It's like, okay, what's the big deal? Promise it's nothing. More rags. Okay, so I can create one more of these. Metal scrap. Yeah, because metal scrap are used for grenades. I thought I might have used something that, when used up, would end up meaning I could. Tatiana Rudenko forgot to turn God mode on. Yeah, okay. That's a little anachronistic. Like somebody would say that in like 1910 or 1920 or whatever it is. Vitaly Kolomiets was personally acquainted with a graph of Andor. Here lies Kirilo Kuznetsov. Sorry, I struggle with some non-English names sometimes. Irina Belaus, brutally murdered by a passerby. Aw. That's not okay. Here? No. I don't remember if I checked these previously, so. Well, I think that's what happened, too, last time. I think I came from this side, looked at the guy's body, and then the thing spawned, and I was like, ah! And then I ran down the hill, and then it did the despawn thing. Well, that's alright. I'm taking care of it now, so. If I run into another one, then I guess we'll just figure it out. Vlad Novikov sold swimming pools in Oakmont. Sold swimming pools and then pre-flood, so now nobody wants to even drink water, even though they need to, let alone swim. Michal Napora, he came from a faraway land once every 6 months. May he rest in peace. Nothing there. Ivana Kuprienko, janitor. Anton Sergin, in love with explosions. Ah, funny you should say that. I myself enjoy many an explosion, when it's against an enemy especially.
Very neat. Someone spent a lot of time opening it. Virginia Cooper, 1887 to... Another victim of the flood. Honorable citizen.
A lot of victims. Which makes sense. I mean, the flood was pretty much a cataclysmic event. Yikes, have I been in here? Seems like somebody wanted to go down below. Diving for treasure or something? Or is it just... I don't know. I'm not going to go down there. I doubt I can climb back up if I do, so I don't want to chance it. Joanna Pamita Borkowska, murdered by her editor-in-chief. Little disagreement. Cesar Valdez Munoz lived under mysterious circumstances. Lived under mysterious... Okay. Judgmental enough much? Daniel Ness, feel free to resurrect. I'm reading a lot of tombstones. I'm not sure... Okay, let me look at the case. What am I still missing? Because I did that. Dug rather shallow, broken from the inside out. Okay, and then did that, read that. Okay, that's good. In your own house? Oh, that might be the clue for the guy. If he says she's going to rest in her own house, maybe she had her funeral and they buried her, right, in the cemetery. And then after the fact, maybe that's one of the ones we found dug up. Maybe he took her and took her back to where her home was and buried her, hopefully buried her in like the backyard or something there instead. But interesting. Found a letter in a basket of flowers near the grave. The body is obviously missing. There's an inscription on the tombstone. Yeah. And this is my beloved Virginia, right? Tied to this. So I'm going to need to research this. Maybe that's part of the quest, is I have to do that. One of the graves seems like dug rather shallow. Desecrated. Okay. Found one of the bodies in the cemetery not far from the grave. From his grave. Wasn't deep, and the coffin was clearly broken from the inside out. Looks like the man was buried alive, but after managing to escape, he was eaten by monsters. The universe sure has a sense of humor, yeah. So does that warrant... I don't know... Is there up at the office there a research thing? I don't think so. So I don't know what else to see. We came out and we went over there, right? And then worked our way around. I think. Or did we not go over to this side? I don't remember. Hang on, let me just look really fast. Nick Shaddle. I ain't dead. Yes, we've not gone to this one, at least on this visit. Zach Jackson, don't threaten me with a good time. Chandler T. Wood, whether we wanted it or not. Daniel Krupa, I told you I was ill. Jesse Cox, lover of redheads, perhaps one too many. Is he hinting that jealousy was his murderer? That could be. Let's see that. Well, that's the guy down there that we're supposed to talk to. Let's see. Is there a good way to get down there from here? Without, like, completely exiting everything? I think so. Maybe down... Yeah, here we go. I was like that, or maybe down the edge. I wasn't sure. Let's see if we can ask him some questions or report our findings. I don't know if we're ready or not yet. Yeah.
Your cemetery is almost sunken, and half of its graves are ruined. Why do you care about these three in particular?
They were dug up by some people. That's bad. Others are sunken, taken by the mayor. That's not bad. You must not touch what was taken by the mayor, or the waters will curse you. That's what my mama said.
Bye.
So did an update icon, but I didn't... Body stolen from the graveyard. Mark the 3 robbed graves. It says he marked them. Maybe I need to place a spot on the map? Okay, let me see. One of the graves looks like it's dug rather shallow. Coffin was broken from the inside. Jimmy Cooper. Two bodies that were in the graveyard. No, that's not. It's not. why I'm doing that. Okay, we found. We found one body for sure, right? Over by the big or the wild beasts, the big one plus his little like sidekick guys. We had those two.
Very neat. Someone spent a lot of time opening it.
Yeah, this is Virginia. So this is the whole. We need to research to find her, actually find her body, and then. That's one. This is two, where he was killed. Antipsychotic. It's fine. Don't think there's anything over this way. It's just yeah, it's just a path through. So that's fine. Okay. Oh.
The blood is almost soaked into the soil.
Can I get up there? Maybe I can go around. Maybe I have to go around and around. There we go. It's a loot crate. Literally a loot crate. Did I get... I got rags. Nice. Okay. So I can do another. Oh, and I saved the resource this time. I hit the chance. Good. So now I have 3. Oh! I have 4. I saved the resource twice. I am not complaining. Nice. Okay, yeah, I can't carry any more of that stuff. That's fine. I don't, if I remember, there wasn't anything, I mean, I'm still going to be cautious, but there wasn't anything dangerous over here. It was, yeah, just back up to this. So, okay, where's the other grave that I'm missing? I found, or maybe it's just Virginia, and then from there I'm done. Maybe that's what it is? I don't know. Okay, let's go over here. Back on the outboard. We'll take it back to near, excuse me, the fast travel point, the phone booth. And then we'll, from there, do some research. I'm assuming, or not assuming, but I'm figuring probably something like maybe town hall, or not, no, maybe not, well, maybe town hall. Yeah, because that would be property records, right? And I would want to know where she... my only suspicion... I have two possible suspicions of where she could be buried. She could either be buried at her own home, which may or may not be different from where her lover lived. And then if it's different, the other possibility is where her lover lived. Those are the two I can think of. I don't know if it's either of those. Those are my guesses based on the information we have. We'll see what I can find. The other possibility, I guess, is maybe the newspaper, because it would have an obituary notice. But the thing is, that usually will tell you the funeral time and the person's name, their age, and stuff. But it won't, I don't think, at best, it might tell you the neighborhood where they live, like Advent or the Shells or something. It probably won't tell you the actual address. I'm thinking that's going to have to be a town rec or a municipal record, a city record, right? So I'll probably have to go to City Hall. Let's do that for now. Let's see if this is something I could research here. Okay. Okay. I guess citizens. hang on. Let me switch to the right one. I want D. This isn't gonna have a good enough of a clue, like no name or anything. Virginia Cooper. Okay, so citizens fell victim to the flood. So I guess it's gonna be after the flood, probably, or unless I'm gonna say 1919 when the flood happened. I think probably after the flood. And probably citizen records. So I don't know that we know where. Yeah. Okay. Virginia Cooper, date of birth March 21st, 1887. Time of death or date of death taken by the flood. Marital status spinster. Aw. Relatives Brad Cooper. Address Maple Lane between Polaris Road and Old Church Road in northern Salvation Harbor. Oh, that's like almost exactly perfect. Okay, that's almost exactly where I need to go. The only thing missing is it doesn't have a house number, but I mean otherwise. And I have full explosives, so if I encounter another one of those big wild beasts there, not what I want. This, and then this, and then place on map. Okay, so Salvation Harbor over here, northern. Maple Lane. Where is Maple? Merple, where are you? Newbridge and Moreland are the very north. Is it a north-south road? Oh, here's Maple Lane. Between Polaris and Old Church. So here. Oh, it's near a... So if I run out of supplies, it's near an infected zone. I could hop in, grab something, loot something, and hop out, most likely. Alright. Okay, so let's do that. Did I go the wrong freaking direction again? No, because I came up here, right? Or maybe I did. Yeah, it's over here. It's this side. Somehow I got the wrong angle coming out of the building. Okay. Alright. So we want to go... Where are you? Salvation Harbor there. So I'm going to go here. Salvation Harbor East. This way? Reverse. This way. Yeah. Left at the intersection. One thing that I guess does realistically make sense with this is if you're outside and you, like you're, let's say, outside a door and you're about to enter a building, you know there's almost certainly some kind of danger inside, okay? So you pull your pistol or something out right before you go in. Well, if anybody sees you pulling your pistol, they're going to freak out and potentially shoot at you if they're like a cop or something, so... She's somewhere halfway in between. No, it's awesome. Probably don't want to go this way then, huh? I don't know, there's a real... Oh, I guess I could... No, you can exit on the other side. So I guess that works. Go over there. Wait, no, what? No, I thought I could go through. I guess I can't. Yeah, so you basically, you go up this and then you drop. I think I'll go around the other side if that's, you know, unless I don't have a choice. How... Is this outboard on the edge of the infested zone also? try taking this outboard, see if I can go around, and maybe I can enter here without it being infested. I don't have a high hope that that's gonna be a thing, but let's see. The idea of dropping into a bunch of infested is not the best, right? If you can go in and have a chance to prepare for them, I mean, you can prepare before you go up, but you know what I mean. Like, if I drop down and they suddenly spawn all around me or something, that's obviously not a good time. Left. Hey, good sir. Found any man-eating fish you want to share? Yes, no, maybe so. I don't know how you're feeling about that. This is probably going to be infested, right? Yeah. It's another, we're in infested territory. So, which means what? Can I climb back out once I'm in? Yes. Yes, there's a ramp right there. So I definitely can climb back out once I'm in. I don't know what the play is here. Let's start with this. So I'm going to go forward to the intersection and then left, I guess. I'm full on everything for now, so there's not really anything to loot. I'm going to be going left. I'm going to get on the left side. Whoop! Crap. Oh, look here. Hi. It's okay, hang on. Whoop. Jeez. Okay. Ah. Did some damage. Okay. His explosion even got me that time. I was too close still. At least it killed his buddy, so that's good. Okay. No rags. So I want to, if I can, loot some of those now. Yeah, see, that's the thing. These became more deadly. After they die, they explode. Now, they did not used to do that, so that's all the stuff becomes more powerful as you go farther in the game with more stuff yourself. Oh, and nothing in the garbage. Well, that's amazing. Okay. Rags, 1. Not yet. Oops, missed. Oh well. There's no... I find it interesting. C goes to casebook. M goes to map. Remember if S goes to skills. There's no hotkey to go to inventory. That's why I have to that's why I hit something else and then go click on inventory. There's no quick key for inventory. I wonder, I guess I might be able to reassign it and add that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, okay, so we want this. 1, 2, 3. Guess I can get more gunpowder since I'm already here. Yeah, that mostly refilled me? I don't know if it's 2 gunpowder or 1. Anyway. Okay, let's see. It's going to be harder. You know what I can do? I can do this, though. So if I run into another big boy, I can potentially do this. powder, more cordite, more rags. That means I can create another one, I believe. Okay, so I got 2 of those. That's her place there, I'm sure, because it's got the H. All right. It's hard to know if the stuff's going to come from upstairs or downstairs or both. Let's look downstairs first, I guess. Residence comes with a lot of fish? What? Maybe she's a fishmonger by profession. And so she just kind of had her, where she stayed, where she lived, was just up above, like, her business. Maybe. I don't know, hard to say. Or, either. Okay. She's over there. What? Why the sudden music change? That is creepy. Okay. Here's she. Oh, and her husband, lover, whatever it is.
Apparently that's the body I'm looking for.
Dead loved one. Key evidence collected. Still more.
Romantic. Not the first thing you'd expect to see in a flooded city.
Suicide note. My beloved Virginia, I'm coming to you. Thank you for the last and the most beautiful dinner of my life. I'm holding your hand, and despite its icy touch, I feel the warmth of your love. I will see you in the next life. Okay, so maybe just loot stuff and try to get the hell out of here. Oh yeah. Okay. I've not used any bullets. Or, I mean, well, I should say I've already restocked any bullets that I've used. That's really what I should be saying. Okay, so will that let me climb up? I feel like it won't, though, right? I can try that and see if I can climb up. Let's not do it right this second. Let's get out of the house first. I don't want to drop and potentially take damage because reasons. There's literally no reason to take damage, but I do it anyway because I want to or something. There's nothing new in there. It's just yeah. I was going to say gunpowder and bullet casings. Okay, so I guess there's nothing there. The question is... Oh, that's a bullet. I don't need that right now. Back over here without spawning stuff. Now can I climb out? I cannot climb out. Of course not. Why would I be able to? That would make it easy. I have to go back the way I came. Fantastic. Nothing in there. Okay, guess I'm gonna run. Try to get the hell out of here as fast as I can. Oh, this again. That'll scrap this time. Okay. Oh, I guess it considered that it figured that I was still in the infested zone, so it did not respawn Schmeckle. Okay, well I'm okay with that. Let's go to this for now so that I'm not alarming citizens. Is this the fastest? I don't actually even know, because there's a bit of around. I could maybe do this is actually faster. I'll just do that. Left, and then straight. We're gonna go 1 second intersection, take a right. Okay. First intersection? Yeah. I wonder if you can ever get anything from it. There is a crate. I don't know if you can actually put out there, like get off the outboard there. And I don't know if you can do that. Because it would have to have a little symbol to indicate that you're allowed to dock. That has that or not. Easy there. Eel kicking up barrels or something. Try to knock me out of my outboard, I guess. Alright. And then yeah, just straight ahead and on the left. Okay, so we're going back to here. I think. Hang on. Before I do that, what does it say? Okay, so this. I found one of the bodies in a poor house lying near a man who'd committed suicide. Got that. Okay, so let me think. We've got partly eaten body in the cemetery. We found Virginia Cooper. Is there another one that I've not found? I feel like there probably is, right? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Where else we might go otherwise. Let me try to talk to him, and if it doesn't let me update him, saying, no, I've got them all, then there's one I need to find, obviously.
Oh, tough times have come, I say.
Yep, so no. No. What is... I don't know if I went over here or not. What is this? Is this a thing? Oh. Text or anything on the tombstones. Oh, you know what? This is probably where he sleeps. I think we saw this last time I went here. I'm pretty sure I'd cross it and go, oh yeah, that's where he must sleep. Okay. Let's do this for the moment. Okay, now that I've passed him, back in there again. Okay, so where is this other tombstone? So that's obviously Virginia. And we found half-eaten guys just around the corner here. Up there. So where is the other one? There was a thing where it said the guy clawed out, right? Like he was buried alive but then clawed his way out or something? Right? Wasn't that a thing? But is that something that we can really do anything about? I don't know. What the answer is. Let's see, back here. Yeah, no. Back to this. This again. We've already killed. Let's go full on that. What else? Okay, so there. Maybe this side? Yeah, it could be over this way. Maybe. Alessio Palumbo, Fire and Blood. Ah, this one maybe. Unknown something to 12. A book page. During the exhumation of a mage, you need to protect yourself. Use the following signs and incantations to submerge the magician's mind into a deep astral dream. There's a library stamp at the bottom of the page. Property of Oakmont Library, closed section. European literature, 19th century. Yes.
These sure weren't ordinary grave robbers.
Yeah, so that was the other one. I guess that's enough for the quest. I don't need to... Although we have the page, so that's interesting. I wonder if I bring that to somebody. Whatever, okay.
Oh, tough times have come, I say.
What? Really? Right, okay. Maybe I have to go there. There's no coffin in this grave, and apparently someone conducted a cult ritual upon it nearby. I found a page from Torn Book. Yeah, so I probably have to go... Probably have to go to the library, find out who checked this out, and then go to wherever they supposedly live. That's probably what it is. And now to here. Wait, we might be by the library actually. I'm trying to think. That's Oakmont University. No, the library. That's right. The library is here. No, where is it? Oh, this might be the library, right? Yeah, there we go. So I want to go to this one. Advent Central. Okay. Whoa. Here. There we go. Closed section. restricted. European literature. European 19th century. Secrets Beyond the Veil. Pierre de Lalande. Closed section. European 19th century. Unknown. Last reader. Fabian Coswick. Company, I guess. Official address. Eastern Coverside. Providence Avenue between Elmo and Victory Lane. Right. So as per usual, we have guys going, "Huh, this sounds pretty cool. Let's dig up crap that almost certainly is going to get me killed." Okay. I mean, if that's your thing. So, Coverside. Providence, St. Elmo, and Victory Lane. Coverside. Providence, St. Elmo, and Victory. So, here. Awesome. That totally looks safe. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, because this could be closest to the outboard. We'll need to get over there. Let's see. Is this which way is? Yeah, this way. Or turn right. Yeah, turn right and then left right afterward. It's just a straight shot, huh? You know what? Hang on. It's probably not going to give me much, but since the hospital's right friggin' here, I'm going to go and see if I can get a little bit of... The thing is, I need rags if I want to be prepared with stuff, and I don't really know. I could try over here. Maybe I can just jump in. Maybe that's what I do. Back over here. Huh, what is this bit? Interesting. I wonder what this is. So, overgrown, of course, with the flood. This would probably be something in trouble. The lights are on, but you can't go anywhere. And I guess you could climb up, but it may not let me climb up, right? Yeah. Let's not do that. I might be able to do it again also, like jump, 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 but if I miss one, it's bad news for me. Let's not waste time. I mean, I will just respawn, but still. Okay. I was curious, and my curiosity has been sated. Let's get in here. Maybe I gotta go through the building or something? Or through this walk on the building? Maybe. It's not letting me jump up, though. Oh, I can do that. Can I jump off here, though? Can. Cordite. No rags. Yeah, it's not working. It's just can I not? No. I can probably do this the right. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Yeah, it's not gonna. That's a bust. Okay, let's not worry about it. So the other one is the hospital, which I definitely could do without like getting too tied up with stuff. Let's do that really fast. Is it this side or the back side? It is this side, yeah. There we go. Okay. So what you got for me? Rags are what I need. I'm not sure I'm gonna find any in here. But since I am as close as I am, I figured I should try. Gunpowder that I can't carry. Yes. Very possibly will not give me anything. I don't even know if it's possible from stuff like here, from places like here, to get rags, since rags are used for explosives. I don't know if you're going to be able to get them here or not. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's mostly ammo and gunpowder. I can never remember if it's here or if it's the asylum where there's nothing upstairs. I think it's the asylum, but I never remember. I don't know why. I know there's nothing in there. Yeah, it's here. There's none. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's just go ahead and get out of here. I guess I won't worry about it. We'll just see what we can do with what we've got. I do have machine gun, so I could do a couple of grenades if I need to, and then a machine gun after, and then that will still take care of it, because I can use, I don't know if it's even the full thing, but let's just say the full thing. If I empty a full clip of the machine gun on one of those big wild beasts, it kills them. Worst case I do that, it doesn't kill them, and I just use shotgun a little bit. I mean, to clean it up. But pretty much should still be able to manage, even if I don't have as many grenades as I would like. And it's possible also, by the way, that I may not have to fight wild beasts here, because if it's people doing stuff for a ritual, I might be fighting humans. Anyway. Somewhere around here, so probably this, yeah. Oh, I see, there's no opening. I was seeing the kind of the walk up there and thinking maybe I'd have to walk up. Yeah, it's just right here. Okay. Cosmos residence. See any clues or anything there. Yeah, all this down here looks like just abandoned desks. Nobody's using them there. I used some ammo. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And I can grab some here. And some more. And down below, I guess, just so I've got it done. So I don't forget to do it on the way out. Why? I don't know. Oh, is there not? I thought there was... Yeah, here we go. It's like I thought there was another place to leave a little bit. I don't know how much, but...
Oh, the smell. I wonder why monsters didn't come running.
They probably have some kind of ritual, something or other that prevents them. Presumably. Shovels. There's the tomb that they robbed, or not the tomb, the coffin that they stole. Whatever. Alright, let's... this first.
And here's our missing dead man.
All bodies found. There we go. Greasy letter. Encloses a map of the cemetery with the graves I'm interested in. Be careful. No one can see you digging up corpses. There'll be a nameless grave. Please be sure, or please be especially careful with it. I recommend you to read Secrets Beyond the Veil before you touch the coffin. That coffin. 3rd chapter, page 145. Alright, I guess. Done with that. I mean, does it matter? I guess this is still closer. Just go back. Yeah. Yeah, it was on the left side when I came from here. I just, for some reason, was not thinking properly initially. So I was like, oh, which way was it? I don't know. I don't know the way. Let's see. What? Where's... Yeah, it's like just down here. Oh. I don't know why I wasn't seeing it as blending with the red or something. Wow, I'm on one tonight. Okay, anyway. Alright, so I can go back to... Right, I got all the evidence here. Jimmy Cooper, got all the evidence here for that guy. And I got all the evidence from the grave itself, which was where I had to fight the wild beast. Okay. That was a little bit longer than I had expected initially going into the quest. Now, I'm not complaining, but there's more substance to it than I had originally thought. I thought just look around the grave, or the cemetery for a little bit, and then fight the wild beasts that might have shown up. But it was more than that. Interesting.
Here. I wrote down the locations of all 3 missing corpses.
Thank all angels, kind sir. You saved me. I say, you did. Take this for your kindness. Plus, I will save you a good plot in the cemetery. Save you, quiet neighbors, fit for a gentleman.
Silent neighbors. I like how he says angels, angels, and it's A-I-N-G-E-A-L-S. He said angels just fine. I don't know why they had to spell it weird. Anyway.
Silent neighbors. So, what? You have noisy ones?
It happens, kind sir. Many people prefer to be burned than lie in some parts of the cemetery.
So I reject his offer? I mean, he's not saying he's going to put me in the cemetery now. So I don't know if I end up like if this character ends up dying at the end of the game, I mean, you know, like as a cutscene or something, he does die for sure, then he'll have a cemetery or he won't. I don't know. I'm gonna accept his offer. I don't think I'm. Yeah.
That's kind of you.
Mama said do unto others what's been done to you. So thank you, kind sir.
Bye.
Can't carry any more. Oh, so he gave me some shotgun rounds. Man of science costume. Baller. Alright. I have no idea what that means, but it's a new costume to use. There we go. Get some variety. Not like the whole course of the game changed. Just a little bit of variety. I'm gonna say spice of life and all that, right? So that's that one done. Let me see. I've leveled up. And we're fast approaching leveling again. Only 316 to level. Let's see. So I've already got these doing more damage now. I could do these. I don't know if I want to do these. I'm not using these ever, is the thing. I've crafted them and I never use them. Which, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I suppose I should probably use these when the Brainy Brain guys show up, right? Because they charge me for damage. So if I set them up, maybe. Yeah, so I have more of that. So I have more damage for the shotgun. More damage for the battle rifle. And then a chance to double damage also. I mean, that's the thing. I've tried using the battle rifle. It doesn't seem to do that much damage overall. Maybe there's a range limit or something, but I haven't noticed it. And you'd think there'd be the range limit with a shotgun, where I can still have them a little bit away. Not too far away, but if they're a bit away, I can still shoot them with a shotty and do decent damage, right? Where here, I've shot him with the battle rifle and it hasn't. I don't even know. Anyway, I can do this. Accuracy increased. Oh. So there's less sway, probably, right? When you shoot. That'd be what I would assume. Let's see. 3 more rifle rounds. That's going to be battle rifle, right? And then 10 more submachine gun rounds. 4 more shotgun rounds. Okay, and these are more damaging melee attacks. Fall from heights. Like half damage, or yeah, half damage from falling, half damage from man-eating eels. I've already got all of these. Okay. Improved damage. More rounds. Yeah. I haven't been using the battle rifle. Let's go ahead and do that, I guess. It'd give me a reason to use it, I think, probably, at some point. I don't know how. Holds them for longer. So this I can set them twice as fast. I don't know. The Brainy Brain guys don't usually. I mean, they do use a decent number of my ammo, like 4 shots if I. Well, 2 shots if I really get them right on, or about more like 4 shots with that. Wider spread and improved damage. We'll do this one for now. Okay. Alright, so. Yeah, and these are places to look at around the city. Something horrible has happened. I must speak with you. Meet me at the Oakmont library. Please hurry. I need your help desperately. Who's Joy? I don't remember who Joy is. Give me a second. I'm going to look this up. Sinking City Joy. Is there like a fandom wiki or something? Yeah. Joy Hayden. Oh! Oh, she's the librarian lady. Really? Yeah, and it even in the wiki shows the quote from the yeah, let's do this. I don't know how long this side quest will go, but let's do this. She was nice enough. Okay, so we're gonna go to the library, I guess. Wait, how close are we to the library? Yeah, we're not. Okay. I mean, it's yeah. This. Oh, let me use the bathroom really fast. I'll be right back. All right. This is not. Did I go to City Hall? Is that what this is? Damn it. I was the wrong place. Gal frickin'. That's not it. That's the Crown Theater. Where's the friggin' library again? Damn. I was completely wrong. That's the library. Alright. Yeah. Go away, lady. I don't need your bad attitude because I went to the wrong place, okay? I keep forgetting the library is just a book symbol. Because libraries usually are more like this type of thing, but these tend to be like theaters, or it's the university over here, and then they also are like manors over here. So anyway. Ugh, okay. Hey, Silhouette, welcome. Sorry I didn't notice you said hello while I was away or while I was turned to the game, whichever it was. Okay, I am facing, yeah, that's right. I always forget that it's straightforward and I need to go forward and to the right to what I'm doing. Okay. Where did she go? Hey.
I got your letter. So, you wanted to see me, Joy?
Don't tell, or we die. Promise.
Okay. You have my word. Don't worry.
Her in my apartment. Again. Don't know what to do. I'm scared. Help.
What do you mean? Did someone break in? Were they threatening you?
Yes. Her. Again.
What did she want?
Keep my mouth shut.
You said it was a woman, right?
Yes.
Do you know her?
Yes.
Then who is she? What does she look like?
Won't tell. Can't.
Oh, come on. Just give me something. Anything I can work with.
No. No words. Please.
Don't worry. I'll help if I can. So, where do you live?
Here's address. Take keys. Thank you.
I got this, Joy. Everything will be all right.
Be careful. And keep silent.
Bye, Joy.
So I'm guessing I have to sneak the entire friggin' time or something when I'm there? I don't even know. Like, keep silent. She's like so adamant about it, but obviously if I'm gonna have a battle of some kind, I'm gonna have to be shooting my gun and everything. Or throwing explosives or whatever it is. Yeah, this does not work for a place to go. For an infected zone to try to loot. Where was the pretty decent one I saw? Where I could just slip in and out. I don't even remember where it is. Damn it. Because that would be ideal. I just jump in and jump out. Oh, well. Yeah, I could always do this, though, right? I could go back into the... I think, right? I can go into this cannery, or whatever it is, and the factory, or whatever this place was. There'll be stuff right as I get in, but I can go in, loot, and get out, I think. Oh, whoops. Did not make it all the way to here yet. Okay. See if I can get some stuff that way, maybe. I don't know. I just need rags. I just need rags, and I can make more. I could do the. So I've got these. I could use these. The problem with these is it's fire, so I don't know if it really is gonna be helpful. Like, fire will damage them, but is it gonna do as much as something like a grenade? I don't know. I would think no. But some stuff is susceptible to fire. I mean, anything that would be made of cloth or wood or something obviously catches fire more easily, like paper or something, right? In just objects. So if there's some kind of vulnerability that way, it's possible. We'll see. Anyway. In some ways, I kind of, not really, but a little bit, regret making all of the Molotovs, because I could have just used them for grenades. Well, that's alright. It's not the end of the world. Go back to this place that has almost nothing, the hideout, and then once we're done here, should not, unless it's been long enough that something does, but otherwise there shouldn't even be anything in here, just like creature-wise, just some stuff for me to loot potentially. Yeah, if I remember, there's nothing on this level anymore. Down below, there should be a coffin, a couple of coffins. Oh yeah, and this. Whoops. Cannot use either of those. Okay. Coffin. Gunpowder, right? Okay, and just more gunpowder? Yeah, okay. So no rags, and there's nothing upstairs either. Yeah, so this doesn't have almost anything. Okay. Kind of thought it was going to be a bust. That's the thing, like, I don't know, with something like rags, I don't know what the chances of finding rags are in kind of general terms. Like, if I am looking, do I have to loot certain containers in more dangerous areas? I'm guessing, but I don't know. Not here. The next one? Yeah, it's here. Alright, just in and out. In and out. In and out. Nothing. Okay, so that's nothing. Oh, right, but there was a infested area north also, right? That's gonna be more likely to have rags for me. I don't remember. Did I think I turned these down some, right? A little bit? Oh no, it's ultra for everything. Let me slightly reduce these. Just go to epic instead of ultra. That way, maybe it'll be, because it's drawing a little bit less, it'll be slightly less lag. It's still going to be really, really good quality, obviously, but just not quite as high. Okay, it's up here. Yeah, because over here, I don't know. I can't even get through there anyway. Yeah, okay, so just say straight, and then when I can go right on Crimson Road, 2 intersections from now. Then we'll do that. So I have yet to be able to figure out, are these just mutated cats? Like, we have some people here called Innsmouthers, or Innsmouthers in the characters in the game say it that way, who have kind of fish-like features. So maybe there's something that's been affecting people in that way, making them potentially, you know, mutated a little bit or whatever. Maybe. Is this... Oh, I did this before. Yeah. Well... hang on. Right here. Okay. There, yeah, I can climb out there. That's right. So if I can potentially... Like, if I go in there and get hurt, as long as I don't die, if I can climb out, I can just run, go, and then not deal with stuff. I think. We'll see. Worst case, I respawn back at the phone booth, I think. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm just going. Right, if I do this, there and there are both things I can loot. There's also an exit over there. Potentially. I don't know. Well, we'll see what I can manage. Here we go. Whoops. No, not enough. Awesome. Ow, ow, ow. Get out of here! Get out of here! I'm gonna... Ow! 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 Okay. Worth it. Worth it. Alright. Even if I didn't, and I don't know that I didn't check yet, but even if I didn't get enough cordite, or rags, it's, no, I got one. I got one thing of rags, so that's okay. Still worth it. I have enough alcohol and stuff I find places, it's not a big deal. Okay, so one of these. I have 3 of those. That's enough to kill a big guy if I need to. Alright, now where was I? Yeah, she gave me her address, so I need to find that. Okay. There's a key. The number 1 on its head. So presumably there are multiple doors, and I need to choose the one that's apartment 1 or whatever. Or house number 1. A house just east from the corner of Liberty Road and Hawking Lane, Western Shells. Western Shells. Where's Shells? Oh, Shells here. Western. Liberty and Hawking. Here. And she says just east. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Is she in an infested area just like that last lady was, or that last guy was, with his wife where he got himself buried or whatever? Maybe. Okay. So where am I going? I got out of there. So I want... That goes to C. Yeah, I want this one. With her mouth, I'd say... I'm sorry, I've been totally not paying attention. Chat. With her mouth, I'd say it looked rather extreme way to ensure night peace. Yeah, she... I'm pretty sure that's why she has her mouth sewn shut, is the whole, like, she has to stay quiet right? She was telling us, shh, you have to be quiet. You have to be quiet. It's not just here at the library. It's just like before I thought it was at the library. And she was like obsessed about the library, be quiet at the library or something. It's not that. I don't think it's that, right? It's that she's terrified about this thing that keeps following her or whatever from here. Well, if this goes to another infested zone, maybe I can loot something before I go into her place, and then we might even get more wrecks, depending. In fact, maybe we look over here briefly. Maybe. I don't know if I want to waste the time. No, let's just go. This is the way, right? Yeah, and then left. Intersection. I'll find out pretty quickly if she's behind or in front of the wall, holding off or marking the spot of the infestation. Oh no, she's not at all. So it must be starting this next intersection or something. Where is her? Number 1, right? Oh, here we go. This is number 1, I guess. Okay. Let me just... I mean, do I... Yeah, this is where. This one's fine. Yep. Okay. And then, worst case, I reload whatever the last spawn point was. Oh, those are rounds for my submachine gun. Is that going to be that dangerous of a thing here? Guess we'll find out. One thing rags. Can't carry him, I'm full. Yeah. To be fair, it might not even be that much. It could be a single round, and it has the symbol looking like a whole drum of them, and it's not. It's like when you get the revolver rounds, it shows an entire... I don't remember what you call those. Like the set of 6 bullets. Like the basically you pop open the chambers, right? And then you slide the entire, I guess it's kind of a magazine anyway, of 6 bullets in the revolver, and then the back pops loose, right? You put the bullets in, then you pop the back off, and then pop it in, and then they... So there's a lock. Let's go upstairs first, I guess, then. See if... Oh. Is that like a half-eaten doggo? Damn, dude. Or maybe it's a stuffed animal, I'm not sure. There's another stuffed animal there, actually, so yeah, maybe. Message written in blood. Oakmont keeps its mouth shut, little girl. This is my second visit and the final warning. You can't be silent, even when your mouth is sewn shut. I'll make a pair of shoes from your skin, like I made a toy from your... Wow. Stop talking so much. Silence is golden. Damn.
Christ almighty. Is that a dog's skin? Ah, it's still wet. Oh, someone has real issues. Pretty sure that's not a good sign. Ugh, someone's a real pro with a needle.
Cancel. Joy Hayden. Oh, Joy used to be a cabaret singer or cabaret dancer or a solo concert, so I guess she'd be like a lounge singer or something. Interesting.
Cancelled. But she was good enough to put on a show. Guess life took a real turn for you, huh, Joy? Huh. Joy won this in a singing contest?
Oh, nice. Somebody's just pure evil, honestly. Who would do that to an animal? It's just...
A cozy place for a favorite pet, huh?
Until douche rags come in and... Dude, honestly. 2 rags. So that on its own, if nothing else, that on its own lets me do another one. Yeah, and I saved a resource. Nice. Okay. I did more damage is the one I did with this, right? Is that what it was? Oh, no, I did more damage with the shotgun. That's right. Yeah. So I don't have more room for ammo beyond what I already had right now. Letter from Joy's parents. My dear Joy, we know how much music meant to you, but losing your voice is not the end of the world. It's painful to see that you cannot sing anymore, but maybe all this is for a greater good. No one knows what would have happened if you didn't stop gossiping. So her parents are on board with her losing her voice. I mean, it sounds like they're trying badly to try to create some kind of silver lining for what's happened to Joy. But bringing that up and her gossiping, I mean, really? And the animals? She deserves all of that, really. Anyway, there's good news, though. We found a nice job for you in a library. You can start when you're ready. Love, Mom and Dad. Dude, if this was real, so many people I would want to punish. Oh, a camera.
Damn it. This thing is melted. There's no way we'll get any pictures out of this.
Click, click. A visitor. Who's there? A stitch comes out, a stitch goes in, a nip of flesh, a tuck of skin. You'll be such a lovely dolly.
Dude. She's like, her voice, too. She's like a witch or something. I don't know, honestly.
Come on, come to Granny, puppy dear.
Kay, it's her! It's really her! Proof? Hope she doesn't hear me take the photo.
So, how did it play out?
Okay, so I think this.
Click, click. A visitor. Who's there?
Oh, nope. That's wrong. Hang on. That click is from the camera. I was thinking it was something at the door.
A stitch comes out. Come on.
Kay, it's her! It's really her! Proof? Hope she doesn't hear me take the photo.
Yeah, it's this one. this first, so the dog wanders in, or whatever, she comes where the dog lives, grabs him.
Come on, come to Granny, puppy dear.
And then does her garbage with him.
A stitch comes out, a stitch goes in, a nip of flesh, a tuck of skin. You'll be such a lovely dolly.
He takes pictures.
Hey, it's her.
Evidence.
It's really her. Proof. Hope she doesn't hear me take the photo.
And then this.
Click, click. A visitor. Who's there?
Someone visited Joy's place, killed her dog, and sewed it into this thing. A warning for her, I guess. And the neighbor just got in the way.
I mean, this makes noise. Is this gonna spawn something? It could. Guess we'll find out. There we go. Cannot go that way, huh? Okay. So maybe this way? I don't find if I'm running down.
The door won't budge. Locked. Maybe there's a key around here.
It's gonna be down below. This is gonna be the one downstairs. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Time to go on a witch hunt? We can't tolerate dog killers. I know, honestly. That's why I said if this was real, I would be so livid. I mean, as it is, it's hard to watch in the game, right? Even though it's just a game. But, like, if this were real, I would be absolutely livid. I definitely would be. Find out what's down here. I want to get grenades ready. I have no idea. I'm just gonna run. Yep, figured. That's the thing that does that. Previously, I'd seen a place I could potentially go in, like earlier in the game, and I heard that wailing noise, and I did not know why. Like, I didn't know what it meant. So... gunpowder, rags, more rags, okay. But just one. I don't think that's even... I think I only have one, or do I have more? Well, I have 4. Okay, I can craft a couple. That's good. there we go. Iron. Okay.
Someone's a big fan of fairy tales, the kind without a happily ever after.
One of those are his or that lady's? Probably his, I would guess. They're in his apartment. I mean, there's not really... It's not like I know who the lady is currently, so I wouldn't have a reason to frame her. Or he... So he wouldn't have a reason to frame her. Nobody else would know, right? A tattered diary. I can scarcely believe I live right next door to Joy Hayden herself. You know how much I do love her songs, Kay. Just this morning, I saw her. Now, this is the problem with Kay, is I never know if Kay is supposed to be like short for like Catherine or something, or if it's actually meaning like the deity that some of the religions had. Anyway, I'll assume it's that anyway. You know how much I do love her songs, Kay. Just this morning, I saw her, and it's true. Her mouth really is sewn shut. The rumors about the end of her career were not just rumors. Granny Weaver truly silenced her. Granny Weaver. Oh, so we know now I have a name. At last, I have a chance to see Granny Weaver with my own eyes. Or maybe even take a photo. If she doesn't appear to check up on Joy, I'll follow another clue and find where the witch lives. My hunch is that Arthur Cox discovered the whereabouts of Granny Weaver's lair in his inquiries into Oakmont's peculiar history. He must have written about it somewhere. Okay, so I want potentially something by Arthur Cox that might then lead me to Granny Oakmont is what it sounds, or Granny Weaver is what it sounds like. Interesting. Okay. And this is the poor guy that was talking, whose diary that was. Or
No sign of any wounds, but he looks like he's seen the devil himself.
Dude, now we're getting into some serious... I mean, we're going to actually have to deal with a witch? That's one of the things, by the way, on Halloween that I'm going to be playing is... what is it? Night in the Witch House or whatever it's called. It's based on the Lovecraft story by the same name. It's going to be fun, I think. Basically, you end up with like strange stuff going on. You're trying to figure out what in the crap the deal is, and in the course of doing that, you have a couple of different avenues from the trailer. I don't know the game, but like from the trailer and also from the short story, but from the trailer, because the game gives you choices, whereas in the story, just what happened. But in the game, it looks like you have choices. You can do some stuff to like research psychology and stuff like that, I think, but then you can also research the occult. So there's some of that stuff going on. So I think I could probably remove this marker. Let's see. Okay, so in lore, letter from Joy's parents. Yeah, dude. In some ways, it ends up kind of sucking in a way that I like just naturally have an empathic or empathetic personality, because when I run into a character like Joy, even though I mean, first of all, ones and zeros, so you know, whatever, but even still, if she were real, I don't know if I would necessarily physically be attracted to her or whatever, but like my heart rate, I want to be like the White Knight or something, because I don't like people suffering, and so I want to like stop the suffering however I can do it, even though it's just a game. Okay. Oakmont keeps his mouth shut. Okay, so this was her saying you need to stop talking, stop gossiping, basically. Trespasser killed Joy's dog, made a toy ant. Yeah, okay. Then that with a number 2, and then that's his diary. So for this one, Arthur Cox. It's gonna be a library, I think, right? Probably. Let's see. So I'm gonna go back left. So up here. mean, right if I'm facing this way, but I mean, the way I was facing was left. Up this way, anyway. Yeah, and I once again forgot that I have my little compass up there. I can just follow the symbols and find where the closest fast travel point is. Okay, so back to the library, I guess. And I'm researching this myself, so I don't think I need to talk to Joy yet. Pretty sure I don't want to. It might make me make a choice where she's like, no, don't look any further or whatever. And I'm like, no, I want to take care of it so you can just rest easy when I come back and let you know. So, okay. Arthur Cox. Do I have author? We know Arthur Cox. Section. Yeah, Oakmont's peculiar history. So it's going to be history. And then I don't know. Let's try ancient first. Maybe this? Modern? No, none of those. Okay, so something is... Could be in restricted. Maybe. Okay, religion? No. Oh, could be local. Local. There we go. Legend of Granny Weaver. The Legend of Granny Weaver grew from the story of Anne Osborne, one of the Salem witches who escaped to Oakmont, later becoming a weaver by trade. Oh, so she is supposed to be an actual witch. Her granddaughters asked to be told about witchcraft. Anne agreed, but swore them to secrecy. Soon thereafter, 2 girls were found in the Oakmont sewers, dead with their mouths delicately sewn shut. Anne Osborne was never seen again. Her granddaughters, we don't get told how many there were. So I don't know if the 2 that were found in the sewers were her granddaughters. It says Anne Osborne was never seen again, so it's possible she was one of them. I don't think so. I'm going to assume the 2 girls found in the sewers were her granddaughters. I don't know. Many in Oakmont believe her spirit stalks those who expose the town's secrets. Legend holds Granny Weaver can be banished for up to 100 years, but she always comes back. Supposedly, Granny Weaver lived on Beacon Street between Windhalf Avenue and Century Avenue, western Old Grove. Okay. So, oops, this. So, mark this on the map. Old Grove is up here, western. On Beacon, between Windhalf and Century. So, somewhere up here. Okay, and I have a fast travel point to Century, so that will be decently quick to get to. And we're probably going to have to fight a bunch of baddies in the process. Okay. Somewhere, one of these. I don't know which side of the road either. Maybe I should do this. I don't know that it's gonna have an H on it though. If nobody's been there for a long time, does it really have an H? Likely no. Probably one of those type of things where like people are like, yeah, I'm not going there, screw that. Does that just go through to the next street? That does. So I don't want to do that because then we will no longer be on Beacon. We'll be on Willow Lane, yeah. So don't go that way. I thought maybe the house back behind where these things are, but it's too far back. Whole other street is not what I want. This could be it. This probably is, actually. Alright. Yep, Granny Weaver's house, okay. If there's anything outside here. Probably not. Let's see. Now, maybe through to Willow. Okay. Now on the other side, also no. Also nothing. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Really? Oh, you know what? I might be able to do this though. Depending, I don't know what quality the lock is. Let's see. There we go. I don't waste any ammo on that either. Legend save. lose a decent amount of progress because I didn't save or something. Although when I found her house, it probably did an auto save, but just in case. Let's go elsewhere first. We'll come back to that. Oh! Even like a witch, she's got a cauldron bubbling. Fantastic.
The door won't budge.
So the entire stereotype is in place. Got it. Go to another level, or I should go. Oh, what is? I would think that it would say grandma, but it doesn't really look like an M at the end. I'm wondering. Interesting. All right, well. I use the bathroom again really fast. I'll be right back. Give me a sec here. I'm going to grab something to drink really fast, too. Give me just one more minute. Just a protein shake. Help fill me up. I'll let it sit for a few minutes also so it can finish dissolving, mixing, whatever. Okay. So there's a knife. Oh, and a chest with more stuff, potentially. Just bullet casings, okay. Malleus Maleficarum. Each witch has her own sign, which represents her contract with the devil. If you find that sign in her lair, you'll be able to make her appear in front of you whether she wants to or not. You'll need 2 mirrors. Place them opposite each other, so both the sign and its reflection can be seen in either. The witch will try to destroy you with her devilry.
Ah, damn thing just bit me.
Ooh, hi. These friggin' things are whittling me down. Pain in the butt, dude. Holy crapo. Okay. Jeez. Alright. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Okay, and then... That wasn't a lot, making me think we have the big one still coming. But it does depend because by pattern, typically, the wild beasts all spawn at the same time, but that doesn't mean they have to. So I don't know. Oh, is that a mirror and then that's a mirror? No. Can't grab that one. Okay. Ready with this just in case. Oh, first aid kit. Well, okay, when I inevitably need another because of damage I'm gonna take in whatever else is coming, then I will be able to loot another from there. Oh, you can go down again. Wow. Okay. Oh, and there's a hand grenade in there too. Oh, nice. Go down. There's an upstairs too, wasn't there? Oh, but the upstairs upstairs is more likely to have mirrors. So what on earth? Oh, now I'm really thinking this is where the battle happens. Given that layout, I'm pretty sure. Let's just go explore upstairs really fast. I'm pretty sure that's where we have the encounter. That's like all set up for it. Whoa. Hi, light shift. Weird. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Sewing kit. Pretty empty hall. Nothing really in it. I wonder if the other lock is the same. I think maybe it's still possible. I don't know. I feel like those locks, those types of padlocks, I cannot break. It's just the ones like we're on the one like the one that was on the front door is the only one I think I can do. I'm getting I must be on the other side of the door. And I think that's the same kind of a lock. One of the one's better than the other. Just go over this one. It's fine, I guess. Okay. I'll try melee. I don't know if I can get through. Oh, I
Won't
can't
budge.
he says, after I smash it and it opens. Sure. So I guess it's the other padlock, the one that was on the front door that's harder to bust. Shell casings and gunpowder. What? Where? Oh, is it not here at all? There's not a little eye thing for examining it? Is it this thing instead? Ah, there we go. Then I can see how it got.
Happy birthday, Everline. This doll is for you to keep all the secrets in your heart.
Is it me or did that voice sound remarkably like Adam Sandler? Hello, it's sleepy time. We're going to go for a walk together, Mother. That totally reminded me of Adam Sandler.
Not fully grown. Teenager, maybe. Maybe a girl. Hard to tell.
Discolored, torn diary. Today our granny finally told us about her life before moving to Oakmont. Me and Eveline had to put in quite the effort to convince her to talk about it, but it wasn't for nothing. Granny was a real witch. She lived so long and saw so much that it's just breathtaking. I can't wait to tell our friends about this. They will die of jealousy. Yeah. The two bodies, the two dead girls found would have been... Well, technically, I could see it being a couple of things. It could be the two granddaughters here. So, like, she told us all about the stuff, and so we'll go tell our friends. And she's like, "You what?" And so she killed them. But it's also possible that the two that got found were the friends of Evelyn and this girl, and the consequence was that the two granddaughters were killed here, and then the grandmother also hunted down and killed the friends that they told. That's possible. Jeez. Okay. I guess that's everything in here. There's nothing to loot, right? I don't think there's any... Well, there was the one, actually, over here. Oh, no, there's... Yeah. No, that's right. For some reason, for a second, I thought I saw a different chest, but no, it's just that one. Yeah. Okay, I don't think there's anything more. There. Okay, so we're going down to the maze of don't fall in the water, because I don't know if there are going to be eels, and that would suck if there are. Yeah. I got hand grenades, too, if I need them, but I don't know if that's going to do any good. I'm really not sure what to expect from stuff here. Okay, this. Okay. Some more ammo. And another first aid kit as well. If I run into serious trouble, I suppose I could do that. Jeez. Okay. That's the sign. What is this?
Enough for a trench full of krauts.
So a whole bunch of bullets. So somebody either tried and failed to kill Granny, or maybe that's how they handled her the last time. They banished her for a time. I don't know. This will be fun. And another grenade in there. So grenade there. First aid over there. And then potentially we run out of here and up if we need to, I guess. Okay.
Looks like a shot took it out. Looks like a shot took it out. Ah, there's good art, bad art, and then stuff which makes your skin crawl.
Oh. 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 I thought she spawned right by me. But it was just, let's see if we can figure out what happened. Wow. It's going to be fun playing Amnesia's Bunker. It's going to be like that all the time, probably. Okay. That's this.
Keep shooting! Kill her! Jack and Tane, kill her!
Chalk and Tane. I wonder what type of names those are. Like what language they come from. They don't see. It's not standard English, so I'm guessing some other culture.
Rock! This one is heavy!
Okay.
Here we go!
Who dares call me?
Let's figure out what happened here.
Okay, so these first and then that, I think. So, this or the other, I don't know. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't. I don't know that I have a way of figuring out which is first.
Rock! This one is heavy!
And then this one.
Here we go!
And this.
Who dares call me?
Keep shooting! Kill her! Jack and Tane, kill her!
Granny Weaver. They called her up, used 2 mirrors to do it, then... Oh, looks like it got violent.
Confrontation. What? In the house, 2 mirrors were used to summon Granny Weaver. A struggle ensued. That may be how they banished her spirit. I might be able to replicate the ceremony, but I will need to find a couple of mirrors. There must be more in this accursed house. Yep, so now I'm on mirror hunting duty. Okay. If they had 3 guys shooting bullets at her, maybe I can use... Maybe the grenades will help me be more efficient for stuff like that too. I don't know. It's hard to know. This one will work. There's one. And I think there was one upstairs. I think that's the one I want. Yeah. So those guys would have been... She gets banished for 100 years, right? So those would have been like the early 1800s, I think, when they last banished her. Because this is supposed to be set in the early 1900s now. Nothing with that, okay. It's fine. Just so I don't have to go around. Here's another. Alright. Okay. I feel like this might be some kind of a boss fight. I don't know. I wouldn't imagine she's going to be as tough as like the Fecund Mother was, but it's hard to know. here? I don't even know. This is the way. Maybe, though. If I back up to here, then I can run that and back out of the room somewhat, and then I don't have to fight in the water area here. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Cutscene. Nice. Ow. Okay. Ah! There we go. All sewn up. Banished Granny Weaver. Nice. Let me... This. Just get that up. There's another one of these in there, so... Okay, grab... Hand grenade there. Oh, she disappears just like in the same way that the wild beasts do. Interesting. She did the whole like thing and then like the black.
Enough for a trench full of krauts.
And then the black goop or whatever dissolving into the ground.
Ah, there's good art,
Yeah,
bad
just
art,
like that.
and then stuff which makes your skin crawl.
Antipsychotics, another hand grenade. I used 3, right? So I'm most of the way, but not quite up to full. Yeah, one more. Or I used 3 and I could carry 4. Yeah, that's right. So I had 1 left over. First aid kit, can't carry any more of those. Let me just check all of the things. I checked this one. Check all of the storage things around to make sure I'm not missing anything. Can't carry any more there. Oh, you know what? House. You know, I'm gonna do one more. And we'll just loot that one since it's just sitting around. I won't waste any resources on getting it. Okay, let's see. Full. Just need that. Otherwise full. I don't believe there were any other things that had a hand grenade, but since I was full, I wouldn't have looted anything that was around. So I don't think there's anything, but let me just make sure. Was that got emptied? Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. Banished is all. That sucks. It'd be nice if there was some way to actually destroy her corrupted soul or whatever, so she's not around to do any more damage, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, it was this way, right? Yeah. I can remove this also. And now we can go talk to Joy and let her know that Granny's banished. So, at least for the rest of Joy's lifetime, she shouldn't have to worry about Granny anymore. Because Joy already is at least, what you say, probably she would no sooner than 18 at the earliest, I would think. Maybe 20. She started singing. She had a career for that, with that for a while. And then started having trouble with Granny and got moved to the library, but she's been at the library. It's after the flood. She was a singer before the flood, I think, so been some time anyway. She started singing when she was 20, so she's at least 30. Appearance-wise, she looks like she's more like maybe, I don't know, 45 or something. I don't even know, but anyway, so she probably won't live another 100 years, right, is the point. Even if she started at 20 And she's only like 1 year, 121. How many people live that long, right? So probably she's not going to have to worry about it. It is interesting, though, that Granny finds her way all the way friggin' across town to give her a hard time. That's like some serious dedication to punishing. Or whatever. Okay,
Joy,
Joy.
you've no reason to be scared now. It's gone. At least for the next 100 years.
Sure?
Absolutely.
Thank Kay. I owe you. Take this. Gratitude. But keep this a secret.
You're safe now. I figured that it all being over, you could speak freely. Is something still wrong?
All is well. Thank you. Again.
I'm confused. Why don't you unstitch your mouth then?
Can't. Punishment. 2 years left. No matter. Need to serve the sentence. Full.
How come? Sewing someone's mouth shut is sick enough, but keeping it when Granny's gone?
You're not from Oakmont. Can't understand.
Okay. Just as you say, I guess.
At least she's not going to be haunted by Granny anymore. Doing terrible things to pets and such.
Bye, Joy.
Alright. So we are 2 levels. Between all of the investigating everything and all of the fighting, including banishing Granny, it was enough. And we're like a third of the way into another level. Okay, so don't do accuracy or this. I was looking at these. I don't know. It's kind of, some of these don't seem like they're super useful, so it's just hard for me to decide if I really want to do that. But I could do more damage. I'm going to give Battle Rifle another try. It might be a waste of 2 skill points, but I'm going to give Battle Rifle another try and see if we can get this doing 20% more damage in general, and then also a 10% chance to double the 20% more damage that it's already doing. Hopefully, that'll make the Battle Rifle more useful. I don't know. I haven't really been a big fan of it before, but maybe. Okay, let's do that. And that. It's fine. Okay, lore, we got the diarrhea. Poor, yeah. I mean, honestly, I really think that's what happened, right? That Granny told her granddaughters. They got excited and told her friends, even though they promised they wouldn't. She's like, "You told your friends? Now you die." And then I think the ones they found elsewhere were her friends. Or the granddaughter's friends, I think is what that would have been. The witch will try to destroy you with her devilry. Yeah, so that was kind of a cool and interesting attack. She had like this cone of force or something that went at you and did damage. But that's okay. Fortunately, those grenades made quick work of her, so I didn't have to worry about getting hit too many times or whatever. I do wonder if So I hit her with a grenade, and it did not seem to take almost any time at all before she shot a thing of force at us. So I feel like if I would have used a gun, I was thinking if I used a gun, maybe it would have stunned her, like she gets hit and like kind of briefly or something. I feel like if a grenade doesn't stun you, though, there's no way a gun's going to do it, right? So I feel like that's probably incorrect. Okay, so now we only have 3 side cases left. So we'll go on with the main quest next time. We're going to end here today, but next time we're going to go on with the main quest. And that way we see how far that goes. And then I probably in like maybe in like something like another month-ish. So maybe a little bit before Halloween, the week before Halloween or something. Maybe we'll do some more of these side quests. I don't know, though. I mean, some of these are kind of cool. Like this is a ton, though, right? This is nine locations to visit. This one is at least a couple. And then this one is 5. So I don't know. I mean, there seems to be quite a bit of investigation to go. You know, depending on if I start getting really tired or whatever with it, I'm going to keep going. We're going to do this historical heritage one and see how far we can get with that. Okay, so I've already been to St. Michael's Church. Let me do this anyway. Okay, so it's Central Advent between St. Michael's Road, or on St. Michael's Road, between University and St. Botolph's. University. Oh, here's St. Botolph's Road. Yep. There's that one. Okay, and then this one. Carpenter family. So built by the Carpenter family, Redemption Church. Today, the Redemption Church provides spiritual guidance to the city's most damaged districts. Central Salvation Harbor, Marsh Avenue, Polaris Road, and Old Church Road. Salvation Harbor, yes, over here. Marsh, between Polaris and Old Church. Polaris and Old Church, so here. Okay. And then this one is historic marketplace. It's endured for centuries. And the livelihood of many local fishermen, Eastern Shells, corner of Orchard. This is the fish market. Oh, I already know the fish market. What? Okay, I guess I'm doing the fish market anyway. Okay. Right here, yeah. So, I'll mark it, even though I don't need it marked. But it's a historical place, so. Hospital of St. Mary, foremost medical establishment of our city, unfailingly providing aid to those in need. So, yep. So, this, and it's over here. And then this one, University of Oakmont. I know where that is also. Okay, so University Oakmont. Like that's, yeah. Okay, so this might be kind of fast compared to the others because I've already visited a lot of these places. So, all right, so let's go down here first, I guess. There's the fish market. Let's do this one. So we go here. Salvation Harbor East. Where am I right now? Here. So I come out. Go right. Salvation Harbor East. So here. Is it from here? It is. Up this way. Yeah. This is, which one am I seeing? This is Redemption Church. Ah, it's going to be here, I think. Okay. So, Granny Weaver was more like a mini boss. She was like, I don't even know if mini boss might even be too generous, but it is different. She was kind of like one of the bigger, like the biggest wild beast, except that she had a ranged attack instead of needing to be up close and do a stomp instead. So she wasn't even really a mini boss level. Mini boss would have been, I don't even know. If the Gunmother was definitely a boss, what would mini boss be in this game? I don't think there's even been one, really, honestly. I don't know. Wait, is this where I was before? I thought it was a different church before, though, not Redemption. Yeah, it was a different church. The layout is definitely the same as the other church, basically, but that's not the reason. But there aren't the statues in the corners like there were in the other, so I guess it's definitely a different church. Okay, let's see what we have up here. Yeah, and there's a statue in the other church there as well, that if you use the vision power, turns out to be something completely different. It's not actually like an angel or whatever. It actually ended up being like a... Well, I guess it was just a statue of the fecund mother. Since that's what ended up being tied to that church. When you dived down below, you ended up having that boss fight with her, so... Okay, nothing untoward so far, which worries me. The calm before the storm and all that. I'm not gonna sneak, I'm just gonna run. And if I run into trouble, I don't have to stand up first. Oh, and you can dive there also? Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. That seems like that's something I don't want to do, probably. I mean, maybe. It would be interesting to see what's down there, I guess. I don't see anything else. I guess we're going diving. I don't know. Planned on that, I guess. Oh, maybe not. I can't interact with it. So while there's a diving suit in case somebody wants to go below, I'm not actually going to go. There might be a quest later for that. It's hard to say. Alright, so there's nothing special here. Other than just that it's a place. I guess these count as visited? I don't... I guess I need to return to the St. Michael's Church. It feels like it's... needs to be complete. So these didn't maybe have this symbol, but I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know. Okay. Let me read this again. The flood took something from all of us. Can we afford to let it take... but can we afford to let it take from our city? Countless historical sites have been damaged. Some beyond repair, and it's our duty to preserve what's left of them. For sure, we'll tell you about our oldest, proudest, including Church of Redemption. That's where we are now. Okay. Church of St. Michael. That's where we were when we fought the fecund mother, where we went to get down to her in the first place. University of Oakmont, which we've been to research stuff. Fish Market, which we visited when we met the what's-her-face Abigail or whatever from the EOD and all that. And finally the Hospital of St. Mary, which I've been to multiple times. So I don't... Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm supposed to do like a cube inside here. Maybe that's the... I visited all those places, so I can't see that there'd be something different. Or something more to do, I should say. It seems like I've done everything. But it still shows up in my side quests, so I'm not sure... Nothing if I go down here, right? I don't know. So nothing for all of this. nothing for all downstairs or the main floor. The only thing would be upstairs, I guess. If there is even something. I guess the only other option is maybe to go around outside. See if there's anything going on in the yard of the church. Let's see anything. It's not like I wasn't close enough. I can come over here. Interesting. Not sure what is missing yet. How I infested area there, but that's not where I am. Obviously. Nothing special from over here. Very odd. It's unclear what I'm supposed to do. Or maybe I click this now. Church of the Redemption. He didn't even say you found the Church of Redemption or whatever. Or like do a little like location thing, which is weird. I would think it would tell me, hey, you've reached the Church of Redemption, so it can identify that I'm visiting here, mark it on my map. But it didn't do that, so really not sure. What is little puffs of, like puffs of smoke or something, but it's not. It's like, are they supposed to be just fog rolling by or something? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. And I can't even click on the name or something and go, oh, hey, this is the Church of Redemption. I don't have anything actually. Let's see. It's a strange quest. Sound pack. So weird. I have no idea what it's wanting me to do. I thought it would be either you visit the place and then it says, you know, like it shows it up on your map, makes it show up on your map, and you go, oh yeah, hey, here's the place or whatever, or that you have to clear it out of enemies or something. Neither of those is true. There's literally nothing here. I don't. Historical heritage. Hang on, let me see what it says on the in a walkthrough or something. Okay, it's a side investigation. Start it during the Father and Son's mission. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, to perform this task, you need to study similar boards on several other locations. These include just visit all the points and explore each of the board's tablets. I'm supposed to be inspecting memories that appear at the location. Did I already do this one, maybe? I didn't think so. Oh, you know what? I bet Redemption Church is the wrong one. Let me see. Church of St. Michael. Let me see. Here. Let me just see. Oh. Hang on. Yeah, okay. So Church of St. Michael is the one I've not visited. Redemption is the one where I fought the Godmother. That's why. So I for sure did the memory here because I remember doing this as I was going for Fathers and Sons. Okay. That's I was thrown off. Yeah, just straight. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So we want Church of St. Michael, which is in Advent instead. Okay. Done that one. Advent is up here. There. Let me go here. This actually is near where that club with all the bigots was too. I don't know if there's anything there really to get though. Otherwise, there could be some. I mean, if I could get rags, it'd be worth it, I suppose. Where I think it was up here, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, we'll just see. Oh yeah, here it is. Yep. The Orion Gentlemen's Club. The church. Where's the church? Church of St. Michael should be around here somewhere. I don't know. Okay, let's go here first. I don't remember where the things to loot are. Oops. There's nothing here. Always possible something shows up while I'm here, but I don't think so. Springs. Of all the things I need, springs are not one of them. Bullet casings. Alcohol and metal scrap, that's useful. Practically the only thing useful so far, though. Okay, so I'll go upstairs again. Yeah, it's not much. It's a little bit of a waste of time, but it's not super bad. Just, you know, a few minutes is all. A few minutes to spend finding pretty much nothing. Nothing else right there. Yeah, they're stupid. Manual of being idiots. And total douches and whatever else. Another one of them. I got a thing of gunpowder. I didn't get much. Okay, well, yay for wasting time, I guess. Alright, let's get out of here. There's nothing. I think the first time I visited after the event that took place here, there was decent loot, and then since then it's been nothing. So, okay, the church should be somewhere around here. I don't. Oh, is this where it was? This might be where it was. It's got a statue as if it was some church something or other, something once upon a time. Is there some kind of a path or similar to get up? That is definitely the church. Up above. At least I think it is. I shouldn't say definitely. It looked like it to me. What on earth? It is like... I guess daytime is going to evening or something? But they don't exactly do that in this, so I don't know. Yeah. Here we go. This is the way to go. Since I may not have been here, let's do this. So that's just the other path.
The door won't budge.
Can't go that way. It's not locked, right?
The door won't budge.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna buzz. So instead, oh, we go down. Is this a lower level entrance? No. There's gonna be something else. Ah, I have to read this. I think.
St. Michael's Church of the Burning Bush. Let the flame redeem your sins.
Ah, now I can do this.
Burn the riches, and your sins will be burned with them. Feed the sacred pyre.
Okay. So, destroying all material possessions, I guess.
Praise the holy pyre. Praise the flaming K.
So they started worshiping the fire that they built? Rather than the actual deity or whatever that the fire is supposed to be made for?
After death, flames will consume all. The sinners will burn, but the righteous will bathe in it like warm milk. Fire is the love of our K.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Burn the riches, and your sins will be burned with them. Feed the sacred pyre.
Praise the holy pyre. Praise the flaming K.
After death, flames will consume all. The sinners will burn, but the righteous will bathe in it like warm milk. Fire is the love of our K.
These fire worshippers are zealous. I wonder what other rites they use to glorify their flaming deity.
Okay, so now, yeah, this goes away once I've done it. So I've not done it properly at all places. So I need to go to the fish market now. Okay. All right. Well, now I have a better understanding of what they're wanting. Let's see. Where's my over this one? If only sinners burn, then there's going to be a lot of sinners. Yeah. I mean, if only sinners burn, like, and I think pretty much everybody sins. Like, everybody does, whether you're religious or not, everybody makes mistakes, does things that are wrong, right? Which is effectively what a sin is doing something that's wrong. So if you sin, you know, you apparently are going to get burned. So then there's going to be a lot of burning. So the fire will be huge. What was I? Fish market, yeah. That's down here. So I need to find the fish market sign and then do the whole vision quest something there as well. I kept just entering. Oh, here we go. The sign's right here. Right to the right of it. I just saw it and didn't realize I should click on
The
it.
fish market you see now was sponsored by the generous Blackwood family and maintained by the Honorable Marsh family from Innsmouth.
I still say you should pronounce it Innsmouth, not Innsmouth. If you look at American and or British spellings or pronunciations of words, you wouldn't say mouth, you'd say muth, right? Like Plymouth, Plymouth Rock. We don't say Plymouth Rock or Plymouth Rock. We say Plymouth, right? Or whatever it might be, so. Okay. Memory thingy number 2.
Being good Christians, we're giving the Innsmouth refugees a chance to earn their bread. So pack up and leave the fish market.
So they're doing it under the guise.
I'll take anything you got.
They're doing it under the guise of being charitable, but I mean, it's probably just they were prejudiced, right? It's probably what happened.
What are you doing? You can't just kill us all. That's our market.
So some kind of armed conflict at some point. Okay.
The Blackwoods will continue to support the Innsmouthers, and we expect the Marsh family to keep their word too.
Time to figure this out.
Okay, so I guess maybe this. Let's see. This one.
Being good Christians, we're giving the Innsmouth refugees a chance to earn their bread. So pack up and leave the fish market. The Blackwoods will continue to support the Innsmouthers, and we expect the Marsh family to keep their word too.
Conflict, I guess, maybe? I don't know.
What are you doing? You can't just kill us all. That's our market.
Nope. Okay, I think it's this one. This?
The Blackwoods will continue to support the Innsmouthers, and we expect the Marsh family to keep their word too.
What are you doing? You can't just kill us all. That's our market.
Hey, knock it off.
Being good Christians, we're giving the Innsmouth refugees a chance to earn their bread. So pack up and leave the fish market.
No. Let's see. I mean, they show up armed, and there's a conflict. So maybe it's just 1, 2, 3. Maybe that's it.
Being good Christians, we're giving the Innsmouth refugees a chance to earn their bread. So pack up and leave the fish market.
What are you doing? You can't just kill us all. That's our market.
The Blackwoods will continue to support the Innsmouthers, and we expect the Marsh family to keep their word too.
The Innsmouthers took over the fish market with the help of the Blackwoods, who cut a tidy deal with the Marshes.
Okay, and then university. Okay. Oh. St. Michael's Church. Fish market. Okay. Okay, so the last one is going to the university. So I want to go. Trying to figure out which side of the fish market I came out on. Okay, here. The university is there. So go here. Head south. Oh, interesting. Is this just the symbol for the cemetery? Yeah. St. Botolph's Cemetery. I see. Okay, anyway. University sign. So the sign is what kicks off being able to figure out what happened at the location. That's what I had wrong. I was just searching, but I have to trigger the vision thing by clicking on the name of clicking on the sign for the location. Is it not down here? If it's not down here, then I gotta go inside. This might take a minute. You can still kill it. You can't kill us all because of how many bullets
Find
we
something
have.
you like. Cheaper than the
I
rest.
mean, it's fair. It's definitely truth. You can't kill us all. I mean, can't or shouldn't because I don't want to live and say that I can. Okay, this is university, but it doesn't have any kind of text. There's another one over here. There are a few of them, actually. Any of these could be it. I saw this to the side, though. I'm thinking this is probably the one. The plaque that has the explanation, and then... Yeah, here we go.
This commemorates all the brave researchers of Oakmont University who gave their lives in the cause of scientific knowledge.
I can't do anything with this disease. You must stop the research and keep away from this rock. It's the best solution.
Disease. Stay away from the rock while he keeps doing research. Okay.
Mr. Throgmorton doesn't care how many lives will be lost. You must find out the origin of this monolith. Continue.
So he's encouraging them not to be nearby because of disease, and Mr. Throgmorton is saying, screw that, we want to find out where the monolith comes from. Interesting, okay.
Here, Mr. Throgmorton. It's the third monolith to appear since the flood. Luckily, the university is relatively untouched.
Time to figure this out.
Okay, so I think it's going to be this.
Here, Mr. Throgmorton. It's the third monolith to appear since the flood. Luckily, the university is relatively untouched.
There's going to be a monolith somewhere, but I don't know that it's still around. Okay, and then this, I think. He discovers there's a disease and like, hey, don't go by the monolith.
I can't do anything with this disease. You must stop the research and keep away from this rock. It's the best solution.
finally, over here where he says, yeah, no, we're gonna run into real people. Running around my vision world, not paying attention. Might as well have a cell phone.
Mr. Throgmorton doesn't care how many lives will be lost. You must find out the origin of this monolith. Continue.
Throgmorton was researching the monoliths that appeared after the flood came to Oakmont. He was determined. Even deaths didn't stop him.
Monoliths. Okay, so we finished the case. Very good. Very good. So that is now done. Historical heritage is finished. Alright, so lore, we got the monoliths. Okay. So we got another skill point. So what, this is maxed. I did this before, right? This is accuracy, which is fine, but maybe less useful than something. This is, I think this is more useful than this, and I think both of them are probably less useful than one of these. It's rifle rounds, shotgun rounds. Let's do this. Okay. So now, 2 of 6. Go somewhere where there aren't people so nobody panics. Alright. Just remember here. Okay, so this. So it'll only increase 2 before I have to reload, I guess. Okay. That's 4 shotgun shots instead of shotgun blasts instead of having to do something else. Okay. So we're going to be doing this next time. I am going to end now, but we're going to do this next time, which means... So, Thunderberg told me that I hold the fate of Oakmont in my hands with the help of the seal. The gates of the sunken prison, Katiganar, can be closed for several centuries or opened at last. But I must find a way in, and the only man who can help me with that is local archaeologist Joseph Hill. He lives on Lombard Street between Hillug Street and Hale Lane in eastern Reed Heights. Yeah. Okay. So... I think I have that map marked, but let's double check. So Reed Heights is over here. It's at Eastern. Hillug. And Hale on Lombard. So it's over here. So I have not got it marked there. Yep, I marked the right place. Okay, so we want to go basically here. And then there. So where is... There's not one nearby? Huh. Where is the closest thing? I guess it's back. So, opposite direction where I'm facing, right? What? This? Cannot figure it out, apparently. Fast travel is definitely necessary in this game if you don't want to take ages and ages and ages to do something. Even with fast travel, some of the running you have to do to get to a fast travel point is a bit long. Feels in some ways a little unnecessarily long. Like I would think, for example, so I was over on this side, right? I would think somewhere up over around here I would find some kind of a fast travel point over on this side, right? That's not the case, right? Last time I was here, I ran all the way around, the street that goes in the basically big circle, the several streets. I've been most of them, and then also Sam Reed Street here. And there's no other fast travel. It's literally here. There's probably even still, there's probably one. Maybe down over here, although I think I've been there. Or, well, maybe they just count this, even because this is Reed Heights also. Maybe they just say this is the next closest. I don't know. It doesn't matter, I guess. I want to go to here. So this is west, and that was south. There's probably going to be an east over here somewhere, but that's Advent North. We'll just go there. That's the closest where we know. All right, and I will save it. Quit. Yep. Okay, that's going to do it for tonight. Thanks, Monmouth and Silhouette, for stopping in. Appreciate the support, as always. Yep, so about now, it's coming up on 10.5 hours, and we'll be doing more Black Mirror 2. So, if you can make it, great, and obviously if you can't, that's okay. It's more than anything, although I'm, obviously, you're welcome to watch, but it's more than anything for Kissa, because Kissa was feeling like, there wasn't a game that she really was enjoying watching, so she wanted to get something in before it was too much longer. It had been a while since Book of Unwritten Tales 2, so. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. Until next time, take it easy. Peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.